They are not the owners of Lagos. They can never be the owners of Lagos. The only place they own is Edo State. Sharing nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní àárín àwa Yorùbá. Tí a bá mọ ìyà ara wa. Tí à ń sọ wípé because a fẹ́ bá ti àwọn kan jẹ́. Like ní gbé yìí fún àwọn tí iyì tọ́ sí. À ń try láti tẹ àwọn kan rì. Ṣé rí àwọn tí ò tó wa. Àwọn tí ò tó bàtà ẹsẹ̀ àwọn tẹ́ ń tẹ̀rí yẹn. Àwọn náà máa wá gbàlú lọ́wọ́ yín. Ó dà pé gbọ́ mi yé. Tẹ́ bá ń believe wípé ẹ ń ṣe àbòsí àwọn tribe kan. Torí pé ẹ fi pé ẹ fẹ́ kí àṣírí yín tú. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ half Fulani half Yorùbá tí ẹ fẹ́ kí àṣírí yín tú. Tẹ́ bá continue bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. At the end of the day, àwọn tí ò tó bàtà ẹsẹ̀ àwọn tí ẹ ń tẹ̀rí tẹ́ ń try láti tẹ̀rí yẹn. Àwọn náà máa gbàlú lọ́wọ́ yín. Nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nìyẹn. Nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nìyẹn. Tí ẹ bá wà careful. Not only in Lagos, in the whole Yoruba land.
Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share with your friends to have access to this kind of content that you have here. Don't forget to subscribe. I love and respect you. I'll be right back.
Tí Igbo bá gbàlú lọ́wọ́ yín, àwọn Edo á gbàlú lọ́wọ́ yín. The most insulting thing tí èmi rí lórí Facebook láti ìgbà tí ọba Edo ti lọ sọ nǹkan tó sọ ní Èkó yẹn. Mo rí pé bí àwọn Edo àti Igbo bínú wọn ṣe ń dùn that ọba yẹn sọ nǹkan tó sọ. Mo rí pé àwọn Yorùbá tó yẹ kán stand tall kán tiẹ̀ wà serious once in their life. Wọ́n wà serious. Wọ́n sì ń give respect fún ẹni tó wá fún wọn kó lórí nílùú wọn. Ọba Edo ò lórí méjì ju ẹni ọba Yorùbá land lọ kò lórí méjì. Kò yé yín. Àpọ́nlé tí ẹ̀ ń fún màá yẹn ó ti pọ̀ jù. Tí ẹ bá mọ̀ kẹ́mọ̀. Àpọ́nlé tẹ́ ń fún ọba yẹn ó ti pọ̀ jù. Kí èèyàn kúrò ní ìga tiẹ̀ kó wá sí ga yín kó dẹ̀ wá máa sọ kó dẹ̀ wá máa mọ̀ pé bó ṣe sọ pé àwọn làwọn tẹ ìkódó yẹn ó ń sọ fún pé ẹrú ni yín ni. Abẹ́ get bàbá ńlá yín sọ̀tì ní nǹkan tó wá ṣe yẹn. Èèyàn kan ò ní láyà kó lọ sí Edo State kó lọ sọ pé we are the owner of Edo State. Edo people will not accept it. Edo people will insult that person, be it king or no king. If anybody goes, if a Yoruba king or Igbo king or Hausa king now goes to Edo State and claim that they found Edo State, Edo people will insult that king. But ibi tí orí tí Yorùbá dàrú they won't believe pé àwọn ń ṣe the boy is good. Ọmọlúwàbí. Mo ti rí mọ́ nǹkan ọba nífẹ̀ẹ́ àbí nǹkan kan tó ń sọ pé kán gbé fún bàbá yẹn. Ó mọ tradition wèrè wo ni tradition òṣìwò nìyẹn. Èèyàn wá fọ yín létí ìlú yín. Ṣé á jẹ́ pé ọba yẹn bá governor of Lagos State sọ gbogbo nǹkan yẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ gbà fún kó wá sọ nǹkan tó sọ yẹn? Or was he joking? Ṣé ọba yẹn joking ni àbí I don't know ṣó ń ṣàwàdà ni ṣó ń bá wọn ṣeré ni? Because mi ò mọ nǹkan tó rí bàǹtà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kó dẹ̀ kúrò ní ga ẹ kó dẹ̀ wá sí ga ẹlòmíì kó dẹ̀ wá máa sọ pé àwa ẹ̀yin lẹ́ni Èkó tẹ̀lé mọ́ pé controversy ti wà lórí Èkó for a very long time. Ẹ wo orí Facebook ẹ wo bí àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ ìbọn ṣe ń ṣe náà. Ẹ wo báwọn ọmọ ìbọn yẹn ṣe ń ṣe náà. Immediately náà ti gbé false narration síta. Immediately náà ti ń sọ sí pé Ìṣẹ̀kírì àti Edo ni wọ́n lè kó. Immediately náà ti ń sọ pé Edo people are descendants of the Igbos. A dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Igbo already are saying that Lagos State is a no man's land. Ẹ jẹ́ ká rórí wa for once. Ẹ jẹ́ ká throw away this inferiority complex. Ẹ jẹ́ ká stop àti máa give regard fún ẹni tí regard yóò tọ́ sí. Téèyàn bá wá sí ga yín tí tó tọ́ sí yín lára ẹ dàgbẹ́lú once and for all. Ẹ stop àti máa ṣe gbogbo ìranù tẹ́yìn fún give respect fún ibi tí respect ò ti tó yẹn. Èmi ò ṣẹ́rí àwọn èèyàn tó mi ò fẹ́ dá sí nǹkan yìí tẹ́lẹ̀ because mo mọ̀ pé tí n bá dá sí bí n ṣe máa sọ̀rọ̀ kò ní tẹ́ àwọn èèyàn lọ́rùn. But ẹ̀yin Yorùbá as usual disappoint wa. Tẹ́ máa ṣe bí ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ sí àwọn tí ò tó yín yẹn. It has always been your way. It has always been your way. Ṣẹ́yìn ò mọ̀ pé ọba Edo yẹn pé kò fẹ́ràn Yorùbá from scratch ni. Kí n wà antecedent ẹ̀. Ìjọ coronation rí gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe ni. Gbọ́ nǹkan tán sọ. And to even come and let's even overlook that one. I don't understand this debate that Edo king will say he is from Oromiyan. Oromiyan we all know is from Ile-Ife. Right? So why the dragging of Lagos State? Awori people are from Ile-Ife. Oromiyan is from Ile-Ife. Ijebu people from Ile-Ife. Ilaja people from Ile-Ife. Ikale people from Ile-Ife. Ishekiri from Ile-Ife. All the Yorubas were from Ile-Ife. So if Edo people say they are from Oromiyan, if this king especially say he's from Oromiyan, and Oromiyan is from Ile-Ife, what are they dragging? Yoruba people are not dragging Edo State. Why are Edo State people dragging Eko and trying to, dragging Lagos and try to make it something really, like bringing trouble where there is no trouble? Why? If everybody comes from Ile-Ife, there should not be any dragging. Tí gbogbo wa bá really wá, tó bá pé tòótọ́ la wá láti Ile-Ife, kí là ń drag nǹkan fún? Or is it because Edo State also don't want Nigeria to go regional? Is that why the king made that statement that Edo found Lagos? Edo did not found Lagos, with all due respect. Edo did not find Lagos. Maybe it is this time that people should start to say the history of Edo people. You see, kí lorúkọ àwọn ancient people tó ń gbé lérí àyẹn. Ogiso people, they were Ilaje people. Igodomigodo, they were Ilaje people. Do you understand? Ogisos were Ilaje. They have not been extincted. They still live. They still live. Maybe the Edo people should come and tell us their origin. They should come and tell us the origin. All this change of history, all this saying that Orogua, you do this and this. The first Portuguese that came to that coastal area, they went to Ilaje land in the end of 13th century. End of 13th century. Where they went to was Igbekun. Where they went to was Igbekun. It was a misunderstanding of something when the Olugbo then gave 2 of his children to the first Portuguese that were coming down to buy crayfish, fish, and then salt. He took the 2 children of the Olugbo to Portugal. But bí wọ́n ṣe máa ń count days wọn ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àti ní ilẹ̀ Portugal ó yàtọ̀. It's like their own is it longer or shorter? So kò ṣá bára wọn mu. Kò bára wọn mu ṣá. So instead of ma fi lo 2 years according to our time, wọ́n wọ́n wá lo 4 years according to Portuguese time. Nǹkan yẹn wá dìjà láàrin àwọn Portuguese yẹn and Olugbo. Olugbo wá lé àwọn Portuguese yẹn dànù ni wọ́n fi lọ sí Òde Ìṣẹ̀kírì. They did not even go to Edo State. They went to Ode Ìṣẹ̀kírì. Do you understand? They went to Ode Ìṣẹ̀kírì. If Edo people are claiming to own Lagos, báwo náà ṣe gba Èkó? Because kò sí bọ́n ṣe máa gba Èkó láyé ìgbà yẹn, they go by paddling, by canoe, tí wọn ò ní gba Ìlàjẹ. Kò sí bí wọ́n ṣe máa gba Èkó tí wọn ò ní gba Ìlàjẹ wọ Èkó. So, they should come and tell me how they got to Lagos. They should also come and tell us if they remember a king they call Olagwe. Was this king Olagwe? Was he an Edo man or Ilaje man? Between the Oba of Edo then and the Oba Olagwe, who touched Lagos first? Who reached Lagos first? Who reached Lagos first? How did they enter Eko? You see, there are some things I know about all this. Everything Oba saw. Oma ta nyama ba everybody. Oma ta ba everybody. Oba Eko ló ń fún àwọn people yìí. Oba Akiolu ló ń fún àwọn people yìí ní ọ̀rọ̀ àti sọ àti máa sọ. Òun ló fún wọn ní chance àti máa sọ just because he had a problem with Oni of Ife. Oni of Ife náà tún fún wọn ní ọ̀rọ̀ àti máa sọ just because he had a problem with Olugbo of Ugbo. I think it is time all the Obas in Yoruba land, it is time they come together and really, say what is there. They should come out together and tell us what the problem is. Or let me not call it problem, to tell us what the secret is. If you say Awori owns Lagos, who are the Aworis? If you say Ijebu owns Lagos, who are the Ijebus? Where did they come from? If tí wọ́n bá ní ìjà ní Ile-Ife, tí ó mú àwọn Awori sá lọ, tí everybody scatter, will there be today anything called Awori? Will there be today anything called Ijebu? Will there be today anything called Ilaje? Would there be today anything called Ikale or Apoy, all these people? Or Ekiti or Egin? Would there be anything like that? No, there wouldn't. So where is the problem? Why are people trying to, kind of separate everybody, say, Awori owns Lagos. Oh, Ijebu owns this and this and that. And up till tomorrow, most of the names in that Lagos state, these are ancient Ilaje name. Ancient, or maybe I should say ancient Ife name, because if we hadn't come out of Ife, we would not be called Ilaje. If we hadn't come out of Ife, we would not be called Ijebu. If we hadn't come out of Ife, we would not be called Ekiti, Ijesha, or we would not be called those names. Kí ló dé tí àwọn leaders àwọn ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, kí ló dé tí wọ́n parọ́? Because you don't want people to know that you descend from a slave, right? Because you don't want the world to know that you used to be alagbafo for a king, right? Tí ẹ bá ń bo nǹkan tí ò ṣe é bò lórí àbòsí, I tell you, it's a matter of time. Àwọn tí ò tó nǹkan, àwọn tó yẹ pé wọn ò mọ bí tán ti ṣẹ̀ wá, àwọn náà máa gbàdú lọ́wọ́ yín, wọ́n á dẹ̀ lé yín dànù. Wọ́n á lé yín dànù. If you want to know people who like to grab land more in Nigeria, if you don't hold Igbo man, you hold Edo man. You hold Edo man. This is why monkey ways, a local guy to Germany. This is why he's always attacking this Oba. You see those Eastern people, you see, they are ancient Ilaje people. I can tell you with my eyes, closed. Those Eastern people you see, they are ancient Ilaje people. If Oba of Edo, Oba of Benin, knows that they are from Oromio, automatically they are from Odudua, and they claim that Odudua is from Ile-Ife. Some people are saying that Odudua was a Ekala. We are not dummies. We know the difference between Ekale Dehan and the Odudua. They don't. We know how to pronounce words. Nobody codify our language. Our language is original. So when somebody bears Ekela Dehan, we know how to pronounce it. We will not call Ekela Dehan Odudua. We will not. Anyway, let us play the video. Let's see what the Obas say. Let's see the body language. Let's see if he was joking or he was maybe it's just some people, they just want to cause trouble. They will not bring out the whole video. They will just cut one part to stir up problem. Let's see. I don't know, maybe that was what happened. But if that was not what happened, if this Oba just came and be telling the whole world that Edo created or funded Lagos, we will tell him stories. Because this has to do with our futures and the futures of our children and children. We will not allow somebody because he calls himself Oba, because he's Oba, then he will come and destroy the generation to come. I think it is wrong if we allow that. Edo did not found Lagos. And that Eko that they were talking about, if you don't know the meaning of Eko, I will tell you today. The word was not Eko. The word was Aku. The Yoruba people normally greet themselves Aku Ele. The word Obon is a market. Obon. In my own dialect, Ilaje dialect, we call market Obon. Obon is what they changed to Obun. So they call them Obun. Awon Aku, that's Obon Aku. It is what is that Obon Aku that they call to Obon Eko. Obon, that is market of the Aku people. The market of the Aku people. Do you understand? That is what they call today Eko. The name was not Eko. The name was not Eko. British people could not pronounce Ako. So, Aku is a AKU. And because of, how English people or European people call A, they said Eko instead of Aku. That was where the name came from. It is not Eko like Edo people say Eko. No, it was Obon Aku. We were used to call the Aku people because we greet people Aku Ele, Aku Aro, Aku Eson, Aku Oson, Aku Aleo. That is how we greet ourselves. And that is why the market turned to Obon Aku. You people should stop changing history. Stop changing history. You are number 2 after Igbo people when you want to change history. And that is why sharing intermarriage something you ma fa wala. Tori intermarriage lo jẹ́ kí Ọba, mama Ọba, yeah, big grandmother Ọba, Ikoyen, to fi so story from because they too, they use marriage to collect land from everybody. They did the same to his own people. Gbogbo Edo state yẹn, àwọn Izan, on occupy yẹ tẹ́lẹ̀. Maybe Edo people should come and tell us where they come from. They should come and tell us where they come from. How did you enter Lagos? In those days, there was no car. You have to use canoe. Obele is what you will use to paddle, and you must cross. You cross Mahi. It was Mahi that they said you should not go to Aku again. That the Oba in Lagos State is in Lagos. We call it Lagos now. The Oba in Lagos, they don't want to see you people, and that was what caused fight between the Benin people and the Mahin people. where the Oba of Edo then had to fight with Oba Alagwe of Mahin Kingdom. If you people keep on, you know, claiming what is not yours, me, I know the history. I know that Edo, Ishekiri, Ilaje, and Izon history very well. You see all the kings that you see here, as except the three, those three statues that stay in Lagos. You see all those kings that you see there. Those are Ilaje kings. Those are Ilaje, is ancient Ilaje kings. How you dress today was copied from the Ilaje people. The old Ogiso people were Ilaje people. The ancient Esan people were Ilaje people. I am an Ilaje woman, and I know what I'm talking about. All that when everybody don't separate, everybody don't go in your own side, everybody don't settle in your own side. Let it be like that. Stop coming to wake up some kind of spirit that will cause chaos. And we don't blame people who are trying to claim what is their own. Because all our Obas, like Oni of Ife, Oba of Lagos, they don't know where they stand. We don't know what they're hiding. Because the grandmother of Oba of Lagos now told him that, yeah, my ancestor come from Edo. Does that mean that Edo owns there? The king of Eko then, we call it, or you people call it Eko. Normally the name is Aku. The king of that place married a princess or married a woman from Edo State. Does that mean that Edo people own, his grandmother owned the place? Does that mean his grandmother owned the place? Oshodi, is it Edo name? Oshodi is not Edo name. Oshodi is not Edo name. Maybe you people should come and maybe everybody should come and be telling their Oriki. Because from Oriki, we also find out a whole lot of things. From my own Oriki, you see that Elegushi family house, my Oriki resembled their Oriki. My own Oriki resembled their Oriki. Let's give peace a chance. Let's give peace a chance. Edo is big enough to be a country. Because I have seen some Edo people putting up stories that Ishekiri and Edo people were cousins and blah, 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 blah. I don't know if they were cousins. But the Ishekiri people are Yorubas. Me, I'm partly Ishekiri and partly Ilaje. Ishekiri people are Yoruba. If Edo people think they are not Yoruba, nobody wants them to be Yoruba. If Edo people wants to be Yoruba, you understand? Then there is no need coming to stir problem like Edo people own Lagos. Simply say Yoruba own Lagos, and that's it. If everybody come from Ile-Ife, everybody will be Yoruba. So Yoruba own Lagos. Why would a king leave his domain, come to another person's domain, and be claiming, you know, is that why he came to Lagos? To come and say Lagos belongs to Edo? Is that why? Did Sanwo-Olu bring the Oba to come and say that Edo people own Lagos? Is that why Sanwo-Olu invited him? Is that why the Oba came to Lagos? I can play a video about it. Because emi o ti e fe pe lórí kíní yìí inú gbogbo wọn ti ń bí mi. Wọ́n máa wò wá bí ọmọ àlè.
I don't want to mention something that will now drag me into the controversy of Benin and Lagos. But I cannot help for saying that at least it is in history books that Benin founded Lagos. But when some people will hear it now, they go haywire and say, what is the Oba saying there again? But it is true. Go and check out the records. Maybe not all over Lagos, but as we know it now, but certain area in Lagos, maybe the nucleus of Lagos was founded by ancestors.
Only the nucleus of Lagos was founded by my ancestors. Who are his ancestors? Who are his ancestors? Who? Where are the ancestors from? If the ancestors are from Ile-Ife, if they are Yoruba and they are from Ile-Ife, then why this talk? Why this talk? Àbí kan tí mo sọ yé yín. Tí àwọn ancestor máa yìí bá wá láti Ile-Ife, kí wá ní ìdí tí ó fi ń sọ nǹkan tó ń sọ? Kí ni reason? There will be no reason. Because he is an Eweka. Eweka is an Oromiyan. Oromiyan is an Odudua, according to the history. According to history. So definitely it's referring to the Odudua ancestor. And if Odudua comes from Ile-Ife, why all this talk? Why all this talk? So me, I don't understand what is going on. I don't understand this all this noise. I don't understand it. Does anybody understand why this Oba came to Lagos and be saying this? Me, I don't. I don't understand why he's saying it. If Lagos was founded by his ancestors, according to him, who are the ancestors? Where are they from? Because we heard that he's also said, Wipe Omo Oduduwa lohun. And we heard that Oduduwa is from Ile-Ife. If Oduduwa comes from Ile-Ife, which means Oduduwa are his ancestors. Ile-Ife, who we used to know, which we used to know as Ugomekun, is a Yoruba kingdom. Lagos State is a Yoruba state. So why the controversy? Why the problem? Why is it trying to cause trouble? Because it's trying to cause trouble. Go online now, see what the Igbos are saying. Go online and see how those people are happy. I'm not blaming them for being happy, but why are they happy? Which kind of fake happiness be that? When Oti call history now, Oti call history, Oti rewrite history, which is not necessary. Either people like it or not, Nigeria must go regional, because that is what we want. And people should not play politics, dump politics with a case like this. Because anybody. Every Yoruba comes from Ile-Ife. Oromiyan, who is their father, comes from Ile-Ife. Lagos State, people that founded Lagos State are from Ile-Ife. So Lagos State remains Yoruba till that kingdom comes. Ever play politics, every maybe it's just all this one, but what rewrite history. So indirectly, the Jews are claiming Lagos like Igbos. Yes, that is what they are doing. Igbos are claiming Edo State. They are coming to Lagos State to claim Lagos State. Who are that? You should come and tell us that ancestors that founded Lagos. Who are the ancestors that founded Lagos? Àwọn wo ancestors here to found. Àwọn Edo tó yẹ pé nígbà ayé kan wọ́n ní iyọ̀. Ìlàjẹ ló fún wọn ní iyọ̀. Iyọ̀ tó ń wá sí ìlú, tó ń wá sí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ancestors tèmi, tó ń jẹun. Ni wọ́n rí pé ọbẹ̀ yìí máa dùn yàtọ̀ kẹ́ pé ó ní taste, there is spice in it. Ní pé kí lẹ fi tó fi dùn báyìí náà wá ní pé iyọ̀ ní nǹkan kan. Ọ̀dọ̀ wa náà ti fún wọn ní iyọ̀, wọn ní iyọ̀ tó ń jẹ wọn, àfẹ́ tòtòrò. Àfẹ́ tòtòrò. Ọ̀dọ̀ wa náà ti mọ̀ pé wọ́n jẹ iyọ̀. Ọ̀dọ̀ wa ni àwọn Portuguese ti kó iyọ̀ lọ sí Europe, wọn ní iyọ̀ ní Europe. Tí wọ́n bá fi pé àwọn ò fẹ́ stop gbogbo ìwà ìbàjẹ́, a máa sọ history fún wọn. The old king of Edo State, mi ò mọ̀ bóyá Ewuare lórúkọ bàbá yẹn, the father of this new king, wrote a book that he took to Olugbo of Ugbo, bowed down and said, "Sir, I remain your obedient servant." Maybe this king should go and read that book. I have heard him say his father wrote rubbish. His father did not write the writing about the history. That book is not correct and blah, blah, blah. So he didn't believe in the history that his father wrote, but he believed in another history of Edo owning Lagos. Irú controversy wo nìyẹn? I can't wait for Areokutan to come and tell the story, because I know he will know it more than me. Areokutan should come and tell the story. Edo people should respect us a bit. The insult is getting too much. I have seen Edo people lashing this Oba that he talks too much and he talks mostly rubbish. I have seen Edo people. I know this guy in Germany is always saying that this Oba always talk nonsense. That this Oba, enjoy grabbing land. And it's appearing to be like that. You can't leave your kingdom and come to other people's kingdom and be telling them that my ancestors founded this. He's calling us slaves. That is what he's doing. What we don't take from our own Oba, we will not take from other people's Oba. You people are listening. What we don't take from our Oba, who are our fathers, we will not take it from an Oba who is not our father, who we don't know. Oba of Edo is not our own father in Yoruba land. With all due respect, you people should give some respect to Yoruba people. I can see that every Yoruba man respect this Oba. For this Oba to come to Lagos State and be telling Yoruba people that they, Edo, found Lagos, I think is the biggest insult on earth. That no Yoruba should accept. You cannot use the opportunity that people are respecting you and then you come and be disrespecting them. It is wrong. It is wrong. This Oba is very disrespectful with what he said. If not that you want to disrespect us, you just mentioned that your ancestors, found Lagos, right? And your ancestors are from Ile-Ife. Ife people are Yoruba people. Definitely you are a Yoruba man. So why are you coming to now cause trouble in Yoruba land? When you are one of us. If your ancestors come from Ile-Ife, that means we have the same ancestor. So why must you come and be talking something when you know that ordinary people will not understand what you are saying? Already, Edo State is divided into two because some parts of Edo are saying that you are not part of them, that you are a Yoruba. So, tí wọ́n bá ti rí ọ̀rọ̀ tán kàn máa sọ, wọ́n kàn jáde, wọ́n kàn máa sọ. Some of them will start saying, go and ask the Oba of Lagos. The Oba of Lagos does not know his left from right. He does not know his right from left. That was why he was pursued away from his palace. Why did they not go and pursue Oba Ojora? Oba Ojora is there in Lagos. Why did they not pursue? Because that Oba of Lagos has used his mouth to jam rock. His grandfather, his maternal, his grandmother, told him that they come from Edo. How old is his grandmother? How old is that place they call Lagos? That place they call Lagos today, the whole place they call Lagos today, has been in existence during the Oòduà era. And this Oba grandmother cannot be as old as the Oòduà era. So how will that one now be telling us that the ancestor come from? He was a wife in that palace. I mean, she was a wife in that palace, which means the grandmother will be like 200 or 300 years ago. So how can they now be claiming the place that is a do? Does that make sense to anybody? Does that make sense to anybody? I beg, insult your Oba. This Oba should not allow Yoruba people begin to insult him, because Yoruba people respect him a lot. But with what he is doing now, if he disrespects us, we will not respect him. We will not respect him. We will ginger people up to disrespect him. What we don't take from our own Oba in Yoruba land, we will not take it from any Oba coming from anywhere.
I'm sure you know that he will always emphasize that he comes from Benin. Everybody knows. But the source of Lagos is Benin. Whether he likes it or not.
So that is why I said, I will make this one come out. That's why I said, is he laughing? Is he serious? Because they appear like they are joking there. Is it Odua or Ekela Dehan? If they say the name of that person was Izodua, then that person cannot be a Edo man, can only be a Ijaw man. Because Edo people don't have letter Z. It's the Ijaw people that have letter Z. If they say Oduduwa was Izodua, 120%, the Izodua cannot be a Edo man. It can only be Ijaw man. You understand? It is Ijaw that have Z in their consonant. Not long ago that Edo people added Z in their consonant. So Izodua cannot be Edo. That is what they don't know. Yoruba people also don't have Z in our consonant. Ni Z ni consonant wa. Edo ni Z in consonant won. Ijo lo ni Z in consonant. So if the name of Oduduwa was Izodua, then Oduduwa is not Edo, it must be Ijo. So let them come and argue that. Do they have Z in their consonant? No, they don't. They cannot call him Ẹ̀gbọ́n nǹkan tí mo ń sọ ni. Torúkọ ẹni yẹn bá jẹ́ Izodua or Ozuduwa, kò kí ń ṣe Edo, Ìjọ ló máa jẹ́, Ìjọ ló ní Z ní consonant wọn. Ẹni àwọn tá à ń pè ní Ìjọ ló ní wọn, orúkọ wọn ò kí ń ṣe Ìjọ, Izan lórúkọ wọn, Izan lórúkọ wọn. So all of them just want to claim what is not theirs. They want to claim. Does it make sense sí nǹkan kan ni? Ṣó make sense sí nǹkan kan ni? Torí kò make sense sí mi. If you come and tell me now that Awori ló ní Èkó, Ìjẹ̀bú ló lè Èkó, there's another tribe they are calling again, tán lè Èkó, àwọn Ègùn, tán lè Èkó, all these people. Everyone they are always removing the Ìlàjẹ from there. Wọ́n máa yọ Ìlàjẹ. Meanwhile, Ìlàjẹ were the ancient people. Ìlàjẹ were the ancient people. But everyone wọ́n máa yọ àwọn Ìlàjẹ yẹn, wọn ò ní fẹ́ fi wọ́n sí. There is something they are hiding. Okay, let's even believe that òótọ́ ni o, àwọn tí wọ́n pè náà ni wọ́n ní o. But all these people they ran away from Ugbomekun, from Ile-Ife, because there was a trouble. Tí wọn ò bá sá láti Ile-Ife, kò ní sí nǹkan tó máa jẹ́ Àwórì, kò ní sí nǹkan tó máa jẹ́ Ègùn, kò ní sí nǹkan tó máa jẹ́ Ìjẹ̀bú, kò ní sí nǹkan tó máa jẹ́ Èkìtì, kò ní sí nǹkan tó máa jẹ́ Ìlàjẹ, kò ní sí nǹkan tó máa jẹ́ Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Everybody will be called Ife, ọmọ Ife, ọmọ Akún. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, if you are now saying Awori on this, Awori is not Yoruba. Awori is not Yoruba. So if Edo people now are saying when they came to that Lagos, the Awori people are one place and they are in another place. But the whole place today is Lagos State. But history let us know that Oba Olagwe was in Lagos before Benin people came to be buying something. They came to be buying salt and be buying fish. And they will come, when they come and buy fish, they will sell their own bronze and all these things. While the Ilaje people were selling fish, Ijebu people were selling fish, and the Ilaje people were selling Ilaje and Ijo people, they were selling Igigedu. Edo people have no experience, Lodi water something. Wọ́n ní experience. Wọ́n ní experience. Àwọn Ìlàjẹ ni wọ́n bá ní Ọ̀bùn Èkó. Ibẹ̀ náà ti ibẹ̀, nǹkan tí wọ́n fi wá, tó bá ti wá sí Ọ̀bùn Èkó, nǹkan tó wá ń ṣe ni pé wọ́n máa wá jalè. Wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jà. Bí ọba Èkó ìgbà yẹn ṣe ránṣẹ́ sí Ọ̀làgúwé nìyẹn, that they should stop them from crossing over. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn. Àwọn ọba Èkó ìgbà yẹn ó ránṣẹ́ sí ọba Ọ̀làgúwé ní Màhín, that they should stop them from crossing over. Torí wọ́n máa gba Màhín wá sí Èkó ni. Wọ́n nítorí pé wọ́n wá ń jalè. Wọ́n dẹ̀ máa ń jà jù. That was why ọba Ọ̀làgúwé stopped them. Nǹkan yẹn wá fa ogun láàrin Ẹdó àti Ìlàjẹ. Ìgbà tí wọ́n overpower ọba Ọ̀làgúwé yẹn, wọ́n overpower army yẹn, ìyẹn wá sá wá sí Èkó. Ìyẹn sá wá sí Èkó. So Edo people should not be telling stories that they are not sure of. They should not be telling history that they are not sure of. Ṣáwọn tó yẹ pé nígbà tí Portuguese dọ́dọ̀ wọn kì í wọṣọ. Ṣé ìyẹn náà fẹ́ ká máa sọ ni? Wọn kì í wọṣọ. Wípé àwọn òyìnbó, àwọn British tí wọ́n wá bá wọn pé wọ́n barricade ara wọn. That was in 18 something. That was in 18 something. We are talking about 13 something. 14th century. 13 something. Òun là ń sọ̀rọ̀ ń pẹ́. So you people should not provoke people. Ẹ má provoke anybody. If the Oba of Benin now believes in the history of the ancestor, they built the Guinea Conclave, why did he not believe in the history that his father wrote? His father wrote a book titled, Sir, I Remain Your Obedient Servant. And that book was dedicated to Olugbo of Igbo. But this Oba of Benin, this now Oba of Benin, is telling people that he does not believe the history his father wrote. He does not believe this history, he believes this history. But his father will have more experience than him. His father will know the history more than him. His father heard that history, know that history from his own grandfather. He went to Ugbo, removed his crown, and said, "Sir, I remain your obedient servant." And he gave accolade to Olugbo of Ugbo that Olugbo owned Ile-Ife. They should go and read that book and stop making noise. Wọ́n ti tẹ ojú àwa Ìlàjẹ mọ́lẹ̀. Kò yé yín, gbogbo àwọn ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, wọ́n tẹ ojú àwa Ìlàjẹ mọ́lẹ̀. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé àwa Ìlàjẹ ni wọ́n bá nílé Ifẹ̀. When I'm saying àwa Ìlàjẹ, ṣé rí Ògúnfúnmi nírè tẹ́ ń pè yẹn. Ṣé rí ọba Òrógbó àtàwọn èèyàn ń pè yẹn. Ọmọ Ilé Ifẹ̀ ni gbogbo wọn. They were all brothers with Olugbo. They were all brothers. It is when everybody is running away from war. Ni everybody bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pera wọn lórúkọ. Ilé Ajé ni wọ́n ń pè Ìlàjẹ tẹ́lẹ̀. Ilé Ajé ni wọ́n ń pè Ìlàjẹ. Àwọn òyìnbó ò lè pronounce ló fi di Ìlàjẹ. Because most of the things nígbà yẹn ọ̀dọ̀ wa náà ti ń rí. Àwọn Ẹdó wọn jẹ yọ̀ rí. Ọ̀dọ̀ wa náà ti mọ nǹkan tó ń pè níyọ̀. Portuguese mọ nǹkan tó ń pè níyọ̀. Ọ̀dọ̀ wa náà ti rí. All this king tó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jẹ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Àwọn òyìnbó náà fi wọ́n síbẹ̀ because wọ́n gbà bọ̀dẹ̀ fúnlẹ̀ Yorùbá. Kò yé yín sìn, wọ́n gba ìbọ̀dẹ̀ fúnlẹ̀ Yorùbá. Kò sọ́kọ́ ni o, Akíntóyè ni all this ọba ni o, wọ́n gbà bọ̀dẹ̀ fúnlẹ̀ Yorùbá. Because wọ́n ta ẹrú. Wọ́n ta àwọn Yorùbá lẹ́rú fáwọn òyìnbó. So what will somebody come and tell me? Tẹ́ bá sọ pé ẹ̀ ń disrespect àbí ẹ̀ ń ṣàbòsí sórí àwọn kan. Àwọn tí ò tó yín. Àwọn tí ò tó ẹsẹ̀ bàtà yín náà máa gba ilẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín. Àwọn wo dẹ̀ ni ò dẹ̀ tó ẹsẹ̀ bàtà yín. Àwọn kòbòkòbò yìí wọn ò tó ẹsẹ̀ bàtà yín. Wọn ò tó ìgbẹ́ ìdí yín. Kò yé yín. Wọ́n ti ń pàtàn fún yín. If all the obas in Yoruba land don't come together, wọ́n ṣera wọn ní ọ̀kan, ní ṣojú ayé wọn, for their own face, wọ́n ti ń pa ìtàn lẹ̀ fún wọn. And unfortunately, it's just ordinary people like us that are coming out to debunk all these nonsense lies. Àwọn bá yín ò lè sọ̀rọ̀. To the extent ọba Benin, ó ń kìka bójú Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀, ó ń sọ fún pé either he likes it or not. Look at that insult. Look at that insult. Ta lòun, ta lọ́ba yẹn, tó wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí ọba tiwa, ta lòun. Irú òṣìwò nìyẹn. Irú òṣìwò nìyẹn. But we don't blame him. Because none of the others can come out now and be talking, say, no, don't, what did they bring that one? Wọ́n ti lù láyà yìí pé dá padà tó lè bring that one. Wọn ò ní lè ṣe. Àwa ordinary people là ń ṣe. Even pẹ̀lú bá ṣe ń ṣe yẹn rí wọn ò ní mọ yìí. Wọ́n ní èèyàn tó bá tẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ṣe bí kò yẹ kó máa wọn jú bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, kò yẹ kó máa kó ṣàṣìfi ọ̀wọ̀ ọba wọ̀. Ìfẹ́ ọba wọ̀ ẹ̀ ń ba lẹ̀ Yorùbá jẹ́ ẹ̀ ń sọ pé èèyàn kan máa fi ọ̀wọ̀ wọ nuisance wèrè kan. Ta ló ráyè gbogbo òṣì yẹn? Reason tẹ́mi ò ṣe fẹ́ dá sí re o. Tẹ́lẹ̀ mi ò ní gbé iṣẹ́ rán anybody. Mi ò ní gbé iṣẹ́ rán anybody. Shame on all the obas tí wọ́n mọyì ara wọn. Shame on all the obas that people are coming into their territory and be changing their history. Shame on all of them. Shame on all of them. Tí wọ́n bá ń torí èmi mo jù ẹ́ lọ, èmi ni mi ò tó ẹ, èmi ni kinní kan, èmi ni kinní kan, tó bá ń torí ẹ̀ tí wọ́n ba ìpèrè wọn jẹ́, tí wọ́n ba generation wọn jẹ́. The shame on them. Shame on them. This Oba of Benin just come to rewrite your history. Nobody will take nobody will want to take it seriously because I'm not an Oba. I'm not an Oba. Tí another Oba bá jáde tó bá wá sọ́nsìn, ó máa ní weight ju èyí tẹ́mi sọ yìí. But they will not. They will not. Because they're cowards. These are the àwọn kìnìtẹ̀rí mẹ́, àwọn ọba Ìlàjẹ nìyẹn. The first one you see there, when you look at that Oba head, what do you see? What comes first in your head? What do you see? So ọmọ ìdókà máa sọ pé we own this, we own this. Ìgbèkùn lèmi ti wá. Ìgbèkùn òun lèmi ti wá. Ọmọ àgbèkùn mo ra ni. Ọmọ ọ̀gbàrọ̀ gẹ̀dẹ́mà. Very shameful thing, shameful act. ẹ lọ bínú àwọn Ẹdó yẹn ṣe ń dùn, ẹ lọ bínú wọn ṣe ń dùn. Ẹ tún rí àwọn Yorùbá yẹn tó máa tán pọ̀ bí tó ń bàjẹ́ dé ibi táyé wọn bàjẹ́ dé, ẹ rí àwọn Yorùbá mẹ́tọ́ máa tán tó máa ra star, but àwa máa fẹ̀ fún gbẹ̀wọ̀n ní ra star fún ẹ wo mo ti wà níbà láti látàárọ̀, none of you people fit buy star, ẹ lè ra star. Shame on all of you, shame on all of you, shame on all of you. Ibi tó bá ti ń ba ti yín jẹ́ ẹ̀ tó ń change history yín, tíyàn kan máa wá láti oko ẹ̀, tíyàn kan máa wá láti oko ẹ̀, ọmọ tó ẹni tó fẹ́ ọmọ ìyá méjì papọ̀ kó máa wá láti oko ẹ̀ tó máa sọ fún yín pé àwa la dá bíbá ilẹ̀ ẹ̀ mọ̀ pọ́n pè yín lẹ́rù ni. Wọ́n pe gbogbo yín àtọba yín àti everybody wọ́n pè yín lẹ́rù, wọ́n tún kìkà bọba first class ọba yín pé nǹkan tó bá wọn ẹni kò sí pé lọ forí gbálẹ̀, àwa la níbí, àwa la níbí. Àfi káwọn ọba Yorùbá máa ṣòṣìkiri kan lọ sí church kan kó gbogbo adé orí wọn kan gbélẹ̀ kan máa bú àwọn òrìṣà wọn. Do you know why they respect Yoruba of Benin? Because he respects the òrìṣà. Nǹkan táwọn èèyàn ṣe lè sọ̀rọ̀ sí nìyẹn. That is why his people are respecting, because he respects the òrìṣà. Ẹ lè rí ever ní church kó gbé kinní ẹ̀lẹ̀, ẹ lè rí, but àwọn wèrè ọba tiwa wọ́n máa sọ fún pé Jesus Christ is the king. Ẹ lè gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀ lẹ́nu ọba yẹn. Nǹkan táwọn èèyàn ṣe ń respect ẹ̀ ni. Nǹkan tó máa kí wọ́ bọ àwọn ọba wa lójú nìyẹn táwọn tiwa ò ní lè sọ̀rọ̀. You are trying to buy a star. Star is easy to buy. Don't deceive me there. Buy star if you want buy star. Star is easy to buy. You don't need to go and Ewo, let me just, because me I'm just having a headache. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tí, this is the only guy tí mo tún rí tó sọ̀rọ̀. Other ones, they are just talking nonsense. They are talking nonsense. They are talking nonsense. This is the only guy tí mo rí pé ẹ máa rí pé ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ Yorùbá. Ẹ máa rí wípé ẹni tí ó ní ìfẹ́ Yorùbá ẹni tó ń protect ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ni. But you will see some people will still say you own too much, like they are saying my own too much. Is it normal? Is it normal? Yes, I know it's Balogun of Eko. Is it normal that a king will leave his kindred, his palace, come to your own, you come to a whole Lagos state, telling you that we own it? Land grabbing. It is called land grabbing. It's not normal. It is disrespectful. It is very, very disrespectful. Ogiso people, who were the larger people, owned Edo State. But now the place is being occupied by Edo people. Some people owned Edo State. These were ancient Ilaja people. So should we now go to Edo State and say, yeah, our ancestors, Ogiso, our ancestors, Igodomigodo, our ancestors, Igbekun people, they own Edo State. Should we be doing that? Let's give ourselves some respect, please. The Oba of Edo should give Yoruba people some respect. What he did is very abnormal. What he did is very abnormal. He should give us some respect. It's enough. I listened to when they were coronating him, where one person was singing in Edo language and was saying that we are not Yoruba, we don't eat amala. We don't eat amala, we don't do this. You should respect us. Look, we are very respectful people. But when somebody tries to disrespect us, we will give that person back. We don't care who that person is. We don't care who that person is. Enough of this hate on Yoruba people. Enough of this hate on Yoruba people. Oba of Edo should stop disrespecting Yoruba people. Tell us how you own Lagos. You can. You just tell us our ancestor found it. Our ancestor. How did you find it? How? How did you find it? How did you answer? Who are these ancestors? If you claim that you are a Yoruba man, I mean, if you claim that you are from, you know, let me even, you people are saying that Oòduà come from, you know, the Oòduà is Edo man, you come from Edo people, you banish the person. We know how somebody is banished. When somebody is banished in those days, when they say they banish somebody in the olden days, then they naked that person, then go put igbi, snail, you understand? Then go put snail round the neck, then go put mariwo round the waist, then go push him away. Nude. Neither did one. So that one will come enter my own territory. I will come take on, you will come be king. For olden days, where we say, people know they take kingship play. For olden days, they know they take kingship play. They know they take land play. They know they take their wife play. They know they take children play. They know they take their crown, their title play. in the olden days. And they will come carry and give one Uzodua. You people should respect us. It's too much. Yes, they will strip him of his title. Nobody will take a Tohumiwa do king. For where? In those days? In those days, nobody does that. Nobody does that. You people can lie. You people too lie. You banish somebody. In those days, when a bush, you go enter. How you take enter Ilefe from on our side? Enter Ilefe. How? How? Where they want they can do king? How? If na leg you want waka, you go enter Akoko, they come. Enter Ilefe, they go. How? How? And in those days, if person kill somebody, and the story one I give say him be king, him be king picking. Somebody come the bath, you can't go look inside there, you can't go the peep the person nyash. Now make them potion. King picking look person nyash, you potion. Who get land? Who get nyash? Who get the old town? Who get the nyash? No be king. Waiting king get, no be king get them. Una too lie. But man, no worry, we will tell una history. In those days, where people know they wear clothes for that on the side. Or tell me, make una not let me talk. Make una not let me. I know the history where. Me, I know the history where. But the thing is that all of the people they respect that man where. Understand? Make him try to maintain that respect. Make him try to maintain that respect. Because some people they will say when they don't they insult, when then they respect person, you could make that respect they go like that. The moment they begin to insult that person, they can nag. Some wish can nag, wish like us. We can nag. If a Kaladean really na king picking, you go look woman nyash or patron. Nothing they happen. Now king get every nyash ready for time. And anything we can get now, king picking get time. You understand? So say you won't go the people, why you go pick for their way if you talk say I want that woman, I want sleep with her. And if now nobody picking, when you go look king nyash, king wife nyash, then go Briamutuan. King in those days, then they heartless. I come from kingship family. I come from royal family. King in those days, if you look their wife, if you go peep, go look their wife. Where you waka enter the compound, say, you don't know how king compound they be, where somebody will come from outside, come go the peep, look inside king nyash. King wife nyash. I bet make una stop to the disrespect also. If una not want me with disrespect to now. Because a whole lot of us no normal. A whole lot of us no normal. I don't know, no I don't get Lagos. I do this thing not pass that place where they dey. I bet you do bite wa yen lo. E ko shi lo. Even I read waiting somebody right there. I'll put my glass. I'm working the time so I mean love iṣẹ́ láàárọ̀. How do gbogbo tan so yìí náà e kokura start e ko den e kon comment nonsense síbẹ̀. When I heard the comparison between Olugbo and on Ife history, I truly know that the Olugbo history is true because actually here with enough evidence. Oni does not know. Oni does not, with all due respect to Kabiyesi, Oni does not know the history. Oye, Oni o more history. Kò yẹ kó jẹ ọba yẹn. Kò yẹ kó jẹ ọba. Kò yẹ kó jẹ ọba. I don't know why it don't fit jọba. Kò yẹ kí máa yẹn jọba. Kò yẹ kí máa yẹn jọba. All these fake things. Tó máa ló ń gba diary. Sórí kò gba diary kankan sórí. Gbogbo mi tó mi na lie or na fake. Or na fake. Or na fake. Go boss na bubble one day. Let's hear our brother here.
May you live long. Point of correction, sir. Lagos was never founded by the Benin. Lagos was never founded by the Benin. I'm glad that you said some parts of Lagos, not all of the entire Lagos. Yes, you're right. Your ancestors settled on a small island that was called Eko then, before the creation of Lagos.
No, sir. His ancestors did not settle in Eko unless his ancestors were Ilaje people. You understand? If his ancestors were Ilaje, I will understand it. But when his father wrote that his ancestors were Ilaje, he denounced it. He said his father did not write the truth. People that were in Eko. It was Aku, but they call it Eko. They cannot pronounce it. But Oyibo people cannot pronounce it, so they turn Aku to Eko. People that were trading, that were doing business in that Ebute, in that it was like an island there, were the Ilaje people, and they called the place Obun Eko. Originally called Obun Eko, but people now change it to Obun Eko. It was not Obun, it was Obun. Obun Ilaje means market. Ibẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti ń ta everything. Wọ́n ta ẹja, wọ́n ta ore. Ore is, I think, the Yoruba language is any. They sell ojiko. They sell gedu. You understand? They sell gedu. They will paddle the gedu all the way. They sell ogogoro. You understand? It was a larger people that were selling all these things, not Edo people. They just settle anywhere. We pay one settle to be one settle anywhere. One settle anywhere. They don't settle anywhere. People that settled were the larger people. It was the larger people, not Edo people. It was the Ojiko. You know what is called Ojiko now? I don't know the English name. Ore is called Eni is called Ore, which is the mat. And then there's another one. It's also like mat, but it's called Ojiko. And Gedu and Itu. In country, àwọn people in Yamanta, Itu. You know what Itu is? That animal you find in the palm. In Kontoman Kowa niyen. Later, àwọn Edo, táwọn yẹn máa ń wá ta brass, something like brass. Àwọn Edo àti Ijo people, wọ́n máa ń ta brass. They didn't settle. Wọ́n bá wá, wọ́n á jalè. Gbogbo nǹkan táwọn Igbo ń ṣe ń sìn, àwọn náà máa ń ṣe ń gbà yẹn. Wọ́n á jalè. Wọ́n dẹ̀ máa ń jà. Yeah, Ojiko is thicker than any Benny. So the Oba ní Lagos, kò ń ṣe Ọba gan nígbà yẹn. It was like baálẹ̀. Ó wá ránṣẹ́ sí Ọba Alagwe wípé kó máa stop àwọn people yẹn pé wọ́n ti máa ń fa wàhálà jù. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni wọ́n settle síbẹ̀ yẹn o. Tẹ́ bá ń sọ fún wọn pé wọ́n settle ẹ tún pọ́n wọn lé ni o. Wọ́n settle síbi kankan. Ojomade, iṣẹ́ Ojomade náà wá ń ṣe. You know what Ojomade is? Samsara. Wọ́n wá ń jalè ni. You know, waiting.
And on this very island, they never created it. The island has been there before the arrival of your ancestors. Your ancestors only came and forcefully imposed a taxation system on transits with the traders on the land called Ikono. Ikono. Wherever that means in Benin, I do not know.
That's Ikono has no meaning in Benin. It has meaning in Ilaje language. Idu has no meaning in Benin. It has meaning in Ilaje. It is Odun. They turn to Idu. Odun is what they turn to Idu. Do you understand? Odun means owner. Odun, it means it's not owner. It's not owner. My Ilaje has otilole dear, you know. If they say now, Odun means obey. It's like when you say obey. Odun is the same when you say obey. Like Obeadun, for instance. Okay, Odun means town. It's Odun, they changed to Idu. It was not Idu. It was not Idu. It was Odun. And I have always told you that letter I is a very new letter. Very new letter. Ni. So Odun ni wọ́n pè bẹ́ẹ̀ kò ń ṣe Idu. Wọ́n ṣe change sí Idu ni. As time evolves, bí time mo ṣe ń lọ, like bí ayé ṣe ń lọ, ni language man change. Nǹkan tó happen nìyẹn. Odun náà máa ń pè. Ọ̀kan pè ní Obe. Odun Ọ̀gbàrò. Odun Madun. Obe Ọ̀gbàrò, Obe Madun. Odun, you know, Odun this, Odun that. So it has no meaning in Edo language. It has a meaning in Ilaje language. Even in these people, let us wait for what they will do in the future. Let us wait what they will say. Níbo ni ìdúgànràn táwọn ń pè yẹn, ìdúgànràn tí àwọn ń pè yẹn. Let them come and, like this man said, let them come and tell us the meaning. Kàn wá sọ ìtumọ̀ ẹ̀ fún wa. Kàn wá sọ ìtumọ̀ ẹ̀ fún wa. Tẹ́ bá gbọ́ the kind of title of Olugbo, for instance. Okoro Ajiga 1. Okoro Ajiga 1. Tẹ́ bá bèrè ọmọ Igbo nsìn, àwọn ọmọ Igbo wọ́n jẹ́ orúkọ yẹn, wọ́n jẹ́ Okoro, but they don't know the meaning. Tẹ́ bá bèrè lọ́wọ́ ọmọ Edo nsìn pé kí ni ìtumọ̀ Ògìsó, wọn ò mọ̀ túmọ̀ ẹ̀. Wọn ò mọ̀ túmọ̀ ẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá bèrè lọ́wọ́ pé kí ni ìtumọ̀ Ìgòdó omi ìgòdó, wọn ò mọ̀ túmọ̀ ẹ̀. But they are trying to steal all the title of everybody. Àwọn náà máa ń ṣe bí àwọn Igbo ni. Wọ́n máa ń ṣe bí àwọn Igbo ni. Olè ní ọ̀rọ̀ olè ní ọ̀rọ̀ tí ọba yẹn wá sọ, ọ̀rọ̀ olè ló wá sọ.
Other tribes on the island before the creation of Lagos, even before the creation of Eko, we have the Aworis, we have the Isheri, we have the Olofin. So many tribes has been on Lagos, on the modern Lagos now, before the creation of Lagos State. So if we want to talk about your ancestors, they are limited to a particular community.
Who are his ancestors?
Which is now Lagos Island.
Who are his
and
ancestors?
It's called Isale Eko. And that is Isale Eko. If you want to allude to the assertion of the Oba of Lagos, Oba Rilwan Aremwakiolu, that said that his ancestors was traced to the Benin. Yes, the man was right. If you want to talk about the Ashipas, the Olobuku Teres, the Ados, the Erelukuti, they are limited to Isale Eko, not Lagos in general. And that is where they have all their compounds. And it's called Isale Eko. So I will urge you, sir, to revisit Lagos and take a tour into the place.
You see this one, Mr. Jogola? You said Yoruba miss Alafin. Yoruba don't miss Alafin. Alafin did Yoruba a very disservice, a very bad disservice. Tẹ́ bá mọ̀, Aláàfin kò ṣe wá lórí kankan. Ẹ gbàgbé èyí tó wá ń sọ tó ń tú àṣírí àwọn ẹ̀yin lẹ lọ ṣe kíní kan fún Awólọ́wọ̀, ẹ̀yin lẹ ṣe nǹkan kan fún Awólọ́wọ̀ nǹkan kan yẹn. Bàbá yẹn ṣe wá ní a great disservice. But àwọn èèyàn mọ̀. Do you know why I said so? He went home with secret tí ò bá liberate ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. He went home with plenty secret tí ò bá liberate àwa Yorùbá lénìí. When Olugbo came out last time and talked about ownership of, if how it happened, how all those things happen, and he said, go and ask all the kings. Let them come and say he's wrong. Did you hear any of them come out? Did you hear any of them come out? When Obasanjo came out and said, Yoruba, did you hear anybody say, why is he saying he's not Yoruba? When Oba Jebu said, Sudan la wọ́n ti wá, did you not see what Alaafin did? He quickly sent entourage to ensure that ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tán ó pamọ́ síbẹ̀. And why did the Oba said Sudan la wọ́n ti wá? Because Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ said that àwọn Igbo ni wọ́n ní Ilé Ifẹ̀. Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ did not know the history of the Igbos. Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ did not know that Igbo is not Ugbo. Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ did not know that these Igbo people that are now calling themselves Igbo were never Igbo. He didn't know. So Alaafin did not do us any great thing. He did not. I am not here to, I'm not being rude. But sometimes when you are saying the truth, how it is, some people will think you are rude. But let us say it and let them think we are rude. But let them go home, sleep over it, and realize that this person is saying the truth. Alaafin went home with a lot of secrets. And why would he do that? Why would he do that? Ara secret àwọn gbé lọ yẹn, òun ló fà tíyàn kan máa dìde ní ìgà tiẹ̀ tó máa wá sí ìgà tiwa tó máa claim pé àwọn olè ó ń pè yín lólè pé olè ní yín ẹgbàá lọ́wọ́ àwọn ni. Òun systematically òun rewrite history fún yín. Because àwọn kan wọ́n ti jẹ dòdò wọn ò lè sọ dòdò. So even if he was alive, Baba Alaafin, even if he was alive, I tell you, he will not say anything. I mean, Oba of Edo, he's not saying this for the first time now. He's not saying it for the first time. What is sorry? What is sorry in there? What's sorry? What's in and you will see many people that are laughing. Say, Oba okay, Benin on Lagos, Benin on Lagos. The whole lot of them are dumb. Because if my father told me that, oh mommy, now we get that place. So I will want my father to tell me the history, how he owned that place. But they did not want to know. Immediately, go online. You will see the Igbos now rewriting everything. At the slightest opportunity that all these many people they have, you will see them rewriting things. And as done by some of our Obas, they will not come out and talk. At least make a conference and talk. Say, you all look back.
Which is called Isaleko, not Lagos. So a lot of people that are saying Lagos is no man's land, somebody created Lagos. No. Lagos has been, that island has been in existence before the creation of Eko and even the creation of Lagos State. And for us to know that it was the greed of the Awolowo's then that created Western Nigeria or moved Western Nigeria to some part of Lagos. And that was before the creation of Lagos State. So, sir, revisit Lagos for posterity's sake. History, nobody can rewrite history. I am Oshodi Tapa. My ancestors were from Lupe. We also settled in Lagos. And in 1851, the Oshodi Tapa defended the civilization of Lagos, even before the creation of Lagos State. During the bombardments in 1851, my own dad, late Chief Joedai Oshodi, the former Balogun Oshodi Tapa, was born 1905. He was born 1905. So nobody
my
can
great
write
uncle,
history. And even
Mafimi Sebi, Oba Mafimi Sebi was same thing they did with this Nogbaisi to Calabar. He was imprisoned in Calabar because the kings in Lagos were selling slaves, and he said, no way, they will not sell any slave in a larger land. He was imprisoned in Calabar. They exiled him to Calabar and imprisoned him there. So somebody will come and be talking nonsense.
For us to know again that the patriarchs, the first Tinubu was not a Lagosian. His name is Muhammad Bukarao. Muhammad Bukarao from Branu, and we have the Abaris. We have the Ritonis, which are the Brazilian. We have the Opagudas, and we have the Lupes. They were all settled in Lagos before the arrival of Ashipa. And even before the installment of Obaito. So Lagos is not founded and has never been founded by the Benin. The Benin ancestors are limited to Isaleko, and that is where they are. You want to visit, you're very free to do so. But sir, Lagos was not founded by the Benin. May you live long, sir.
He knows that Lagos was not founded by the Benin. And that was why he tried to, make like he's joking, because already the Shekiri are saying that they will go with the Yoruba. Politics in one play. They are playing politics. But our people should not just look at it as only politics. Because play, they are rewriting our history. Politics ni Oba yẹn wá play. Torí àwọn Ìṣẹ̀kírì ti sọ pé Yorùbá làwọn máa bá lọ. Because I don't know, but mo fẹ́ believe wípé àwọn leaders wa since wọ́n ti rí pé àwọn Edo máa cause problem in the future, wọ́n fẹ́ kí Edo bá wọn lọ. Bàbá yìí ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ bá àwọn other Niger Delta lọ because their neighbors will be so hostile. Àwa náà ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ bá wọn lọ because already wọ́n ti ń sọ àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n play ní this election. So ó possible kó jẹ́ pé nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn ṣe ń sọ pé àwọn làwọn lè kó nìyẹn. So that we will be forced to put them with us. And we should not succumb. We should not yield to that gimmicks. We should not. Mistake tí Yorùbá máa ṣe ni kí wọ́n kó àwọn tí wọ́n ti ń put nǹkan lẹ́sìn pé Edo own Lagos. Tàbá kó wọn mọ́ra. Tàbá la mistake la máa ṣe. Let them go with the jaws. boundary yẹn ó ṣe cut easily. Ìṣẹ̀kiri will go with us because already Edo people are already, I think my sister Hafi told me that they are already marking Ondo State with them. Ondo State is not Niger Delta. We don't want to be part of Niger Delta. We don't want to be part of Niger Delta. So important people in try to one fair, you know, won't delay that regional system. Won't delay. Won't delay. So important ka ba yin so niyan. Important ka wa ba yin so niyan. I want to wait to see Are Opiton's history on the Edo people. Them awa fi temi kun. Edo did not found Lagos. Edo has no territory. Wọ́n ní ṣẹ́rí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá sọ pé wọ́n ní territory ẹ gbé wọn pọ́n ni. Àwọn kan ni wọ́n ní territory. Ìlàjẹ ló ní territory. All that Araromi area. Ajégúnlẹ̀ area. Do you understand? Àwọn Ìlàjẹ ló ní gbogbo bẹ̀ yẹn. Àwọn lórúkọ Agége area. If you want to, you see, I'm telling you the fact, all that Agége area. Àwọn Ìlàjẹ ni wọ́n kọ́kọ́ dé bẹ̀ yẹn. Èyí tí wọ́n sọ pé àwọn kìnnìkan náà ní Ìjọra, bàbá ńlá irọ́, àwọn Ìlàjẹ náà kọ́kọ́ dé Ìjọra. Àwọn Ìlàjẹ ni wọ́n kọ́kọ́ dé Ìjọra. Plus all the riverine in Lagos State. Àwọn Ìlàjẹ náà kọ́kọ́ dé bẹ̀ yẹn. But I don't like to be putting it that way. Because tá bá sọ pé Ilé-Ifẹ̀ ni gbogbo wa ti wá. Tá bá sọ pé Yorùbá ni gbogbo wa. Ká dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ogun ló lé everybody kúrò ní Ilé-Ifẹ̀. Tá bá wá ń sọ pé Ìlàjẹ ló ní bí, Ìjẹ̀bú ló ní bí, Àwórì ló ní bí, a ṣe ń segregate ara wa ni. Àbọ̀rọ̀ segregate ara wa yẹn làwọn ọ̀tá fi ń rí àyè kówó àárín wa tí wọ́n fi ń claim nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe tiwọn. If we say that we are all from Ife, we should not be letting people be saying Àwórì ló kọ́kọ́ débẹ̀ yẹn. Àwórìs are from Ilé-Ifẹ̀. We should see ourselves as one. Okay? We should see ourselves as one. If not, àwọn tí ò tó ẹsẹ̀ bàtà wa, àwọn ni wọ́n máa kó wa ní, wọ́n máa fi búrẹ́dì kó wa lómi ọbẹ̀ jẹ. And Yoruba people should save me all this abosioshi. You people should stop removing Ìlàjẹ from the history. Stop àti máa yọ Ìlàjẹ kúrò ní history. Ìlàjẹ are ancient people and you all know it. Stop this ìkà tẹ́ ń ṣe. Ìkà níyín. Ìkà lẹ́yìn Yorùbá. Ìkà níyín. Stop àti máa yọ Ìlàjẹ kúrò ní history. Stop ẹ. It will not do you any good. Ẹ lọ wo Google kẹ́ wo bí wọ́n ṣe ń change history fún yín. Ẹ ń fi ọwọ́ ara yín bayé ara yín jẹ́ torí àbòsí. Àwọn Ìlàjẹ lẹ bá ní Ilé-Ifẹ̀ náà. Àwọn Ìlàjẹ, they are the ancient people in Ilé-Ifẹ̀. Kò yé yín sìn. They are the ancient people in Ilé-Ifẹ̀. And Ìlàjẹ, when I'm saying Ìlàjẹ, it just be sharing ẹ ti bá orí a whole lot of us jẹ́ tó yẹ pé we want to be saying Ìlàjẹ Ìkálẹ̀ and kíníkan ẹ ti borí everybody jẹ́. Normally kò yẹ kí n máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, ó yẹ kí n máa sọ pé àwa ọmọ kóòtù òjìrì nǹkan tó yẹ kí n máa sọ nìyẹn. Nǹkan tó yẹ kí n máa sọ nìyẹn, nǹkan tó yẹ kí gbogbo wa máa sọ nìyẹn. Stop the fuckery. Stop the fuckery. Ìkànnì some of you. Ìkànnì some of you. Kí ni Ìlàjẹ ṣe fún yín? Ṣé bọ́ ọmọ ìyá kan náà gbogbo wa? Kí ni Ìlàjẹ ṣe fún yín? Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀, kí ni Ìlàjẹ ṣe fún yín? Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò, kí ni Ìlàjẹ ṣe fún yín? Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, kí ni Ìlàjẹ ṣe fún yín? Ìkànnì yín. Ìkànnì yín. Ṣé Olúbò òpùrọ́ ni? Ṣé òpùrọ́ ni? Ìkànnì yín. Ẹ kó ṣì lọ, gbogbo yín ẹ kó ṣì lọ. Ẹ wo ẹ̀yin èèyàn, make I go before I go just pick up on one ọba and begin yabbing. Ìkànnì gbogbo yín, ẹ̀yin Yorùbá ọba yẹn, ìkànnì yín.
This is ODUA TV Watch. Don't forget to subscribe, comment your opinion, like, comment and share so that other people can get access to what you enjoy on our channel. Thank you. We love you.